Hmm. I feel like a lot of people would pick the girls. Actually, we'll pick Hockenberg. I like her.
Hold on.
Hmm? No. Hmm. Hmm? The truth is... All right. Hail. I'd say... Fret not. Let us go.
Driftwood Lance. So whoever we pick would have given us a golden weapon. Interesting.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del. What are we believing, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but... he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end... he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and... it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Interesting.
So?
So, kind of a spoiler, maybe. No, there's 2 slots left. So maybe they both will join us. Nope, I take that back. The new girl hasn't joined us on this list yet. Yufa. So, that means it's either Del or Basilius is gonna join us. It's feeling really like it. That means the other one is gonna die. And that's gonna be a sad day. That is gonna be a sad, sad day. Okay.
I beg your pardon.
Yes.
Well...
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hold on.
Okay then.
Grand, isn't it?
All right then. All right then.
Okay.
Let's go. Hey.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Batlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy.
leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land. Ah.
Oh.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Can you hear me?
Oh, maximum MP. Who gives a damn?
All right then.
Let's go!
Increase attack. Oh my god!
All good.
That is insane. I literally do not need any other type of stew. That's it. That's it right there. So we got combat and we got the glass thing.
All right.
Okay. And we got brain.
All right then.
Which one do we need the most? Looks like imagination.
All right then.
What do you think? However, I too will. I've realized
that's right.
yes, certainly. But then
Hey.
I'm very
All right.
Oh yeah, I gotta...
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
It's only 19 degrees.
All right then. All right then. Let's go.
Okay.
What now?
Well, actually, before we do that,
Sounds like a lovely time.
Nice!
which one is it hard for us to get? This one. Our entire group is going to be elemental damage, and it's going to kill us in the end. It's going to absolutely wreck us.
I see. Fascinating. All right.
I like that.
My power swells forth.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm counting on.
Ninja.
Steady effort is key.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm.
I feel new power surging
I
within
see.
me.
Dude, I wish we could just skip all of this.
It seems I've grown.
Oops.
I see. Fascinating. This. Oh.
I've acquired a new ability.
I see. Fast.
I'm.
It seems I've grown.
I see. Fast.
I'm counting on.
I feel new power surging within me.
I see. Fast.
I'm.
I've acquired a new ability.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm.
Oh.
I feel new power
I
surging
see.
within me.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, this is gonna take a bit, guys. Just skip
I've
like
acquired a new ability.
ahead.
I see. Fascinating.
I'm counting on you.
I feel new power surging within me.
I see. Fast.
I'm counting.
It seems I've grown.
Okay.
All right then.
All good.
All right then. Go.
I'm pretty sure I hang out with everybody now.
Pardon?
We'll just continue with Yufa.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god. What the heck? That's so many. Yeah, it didn't increase by that much. Kind of weird.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
So? All good.
Actually...
All right then.
Hey,
What now? All right then.
Actually... I'm very... May I?
All right.
Farewell.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Whoa.
Once again, super pretty art.
On guard!
What?
Speaking of... Listen!
Yes. All right.
As for me... Bombs away!
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
All right then.
Let's go! All good.
Well...
That's right.
Indeed. Now...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It always does.
Tis nearly time.
Got it?
All right then.
Got a sec?
All right then.
All...
All right then. All right
Wow,
then.
we haven't had Hockenberg in a while.
Well...
Let's do it.
Oh. You see? What should we do?
Look at...
True.
All right.
Well then.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Wow.
Just look at it! Hey!
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
That...
Hey!
Well then.
That's my fault.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few Gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of Sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's ship-shape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out. It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it's said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of... Certainly.
Okay.
What? Well met, eh?
This is...
Oi! What in the blaze? Stop!
Hey, listen.
My whip.
Don't miss.
All right then.
Fordham's the only game in town.
Do I get more bounties? Okay, no. It's gonna have to be after the event.
Fordham's
All
the
right
only
then.
game in town. Yeah.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Oh.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Right. You.
What's it?
Now, how did I wind up here?
All right then. All right then.
Interesting.
No.
This place.
That's definitely a path to go somewhere later.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Yeah, that sounds like what most people want. A prevent sleep. That would have been useful during that one fight. Prevent hex. Prevent that. Resist lightning damage. Resist wind damage. Oh, we're out of money.
Now then. Now then.
Can be purified at a church. Serene Fist. Right.
Now then.
280.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Am I ever going to use these? No.
Now then.
Eh? Oh, reduce the turn of synthesis, so it only costs 1. Oh. So guarding costs half. I'm spending way too much money on this. What? Oh my god, I bought those.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Hear me?
Okay.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
We'll make money, we'll come back.
Damn.
Hey! Greetings.
Now then. 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 Now then.
All debuff effects on all allies. Cures any status ailments. No, we don't really need that. We have like the cure for every ailment.
Get
What do you think?
Whoa.
Five times money gain. I still am in short of money every time I buy a ship. It's kind of crazy. Ooh. That one's good.
Well,
How? Hang on. That's the one from the...
who'll take the ground now? Who'll take the crown now? All right then.
You're not serious.
Oh my!
What do you want to do? My
All right then. Do you? All right then.
Hello there.
Indeed.
Hello there.
How grand.
Hello there.
How grand. How grand.
Well.
How grand.
Oi! All right then. All right then.
well, nothing I can do about it.
Huh.
Wonderful. I'm asking you. No, isn't that something?
That will be quite enough.
All right then.
How fine.
Amazing. Boy.
Huh?
I don't like the background music of this. It's very ominous, brooding, and foreboding.
Hello.
Definitely church-like, that's for sure.
Hey, mister. Let's not.
Close your
I won't let it stand.
Huh.
It doesn't really feel like I'm that much faster, but I'm gonna assume that I am.
How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
Yeah,
Well
amazing.
Oi! Now, where was I? Aha. All right then.
Beg pardon? Here.
Oi!
Hey, mister. Huh? Huh.
All right then.
Oi! Welcome.
Wait. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Ah, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you